You look at the world and it feels like we are the most disconnected that we have ever been. We spend more time doing things that keep us in isolation than the things that truly connect us. But I don't think it needs to be like this. So I hitchhiked my way from Halifax to Vancouver to try and prove to myself and others what is possible when you put yourself out there and truly connect with one another. And this is my story.
Excuse me, can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
Is there any chance that you're going up towards Thunder Bay?
I am, but I can't bring passengers with industry employees, so I can't.
No way.
There's literally nothing here.
The motel there, there's a police station, tire place. I was gonna grab some food, but the restaurant is closed. So my source of food, I guess, is the Esso and just chips and candy. Hey, because apparently Wawa is like hitchhiker hell.
Yeah. I had two older men that were stuck here for at least 2-3 days.
Oh boy.
And a lot of people died here because people picked them up and set them in the bush and killed them.
Body parts, he says. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life?
You might be wondering, how did I end up in the one place that I was trying to avoid? Well, so I ended off the last episode struggling to get a ride in Sault Ste. Marie. I was waiting for about 6 hours when this guy pulled over for me.
I'm going to Chaplow. You know where that is?
No.
I'm going past Wawa.
Past Wawa?
Yeah.
Apparently
That's where I
Wawa's
turn
like hitchhike hell there, so I've been trying to avoid that like the plague.
We were driving for about 2 hours through the beautiful landscapes of Northern Ontario and getting to know each other when he mentioned something that made me question our destination.
Yeah, like the next ride will probably be 300-400 kilometers, because that's about how far it'll be to Thunder Bay from Wawa. Chaplow's more like inland, but I have to go the other way because
Well, he was going past Wawa, just in the opposite direction that I was going. Well, that did not go as planned, but I'm basically right in Wawa, where I did not want to be. That corner is the hitchhiker hell that they talk about.
Yeah, I heard Wawa's bad for hitchhiking.
Oh, because there's nothing out there. You might be camping on the side of the road.
That's what I was saying. Whatever's the best for you, man.
Yeah.
But I thought, at least get you 3 hours up the road more.
Yeah, hopefully I can get a ride from here.
You'll get a ride right away. Even if you don't, it's an adventure, man.
That's what makes the stories a little bit more interesting. All right, thank you very much. Oh yeah, great. Look at how many cars are on the highway. No wait, happy thoughts. Pick me up, please. I don't want to die. Okay, actually I'm a little bit scared. This isn't looking good. See, I'm trying to figure out, there's people like there. Go and talk to them. The hitchhike gods, please help me. Any chance that you're going up towards Thunder Bay? No?
I generally don't take anybody.
Have a good day.
Hey, good luck.
Yeah, thank you. So I just found out that Thunder Bay is actually a 5-hour drive from here. I thought it was gonna be like 3, so that changes things as well. I think I might have to go over to this motel and see how much it costs for a night.
This kind of goes against the goal of the trip, but I didn't really feel comfortable sleeping outside in this area, and there wasn't anybody around to ask for a place to stay.
How long have you been here?
I've been here in Wawa probably since January, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, didn't really want to be here either.
Might as well just move here.
Yeah.
You hiring?
Home sweet home. Alright, so a girl actually messaged me on my Instagram and she lives in Wawa, and she said that Wawa is actually super beautiful and she wanted to show me it. So I'm actually going to meet up with her right now, and maybe it'll be cool seeing like a different perspective of it.
How's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, my name's Brent.
I'm Brad. Nice to meet you.
Welcome to my
Super cool. I've had like this super negative view of Wawa so far.
Yeah?
And
Okay.
then you were like, it's so beautiful, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a,
So you can get out.
oh my gosh.
So this is superior.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for taking me here.
No worries. It's awesome. This place, it almost like changes you.
Yeah.
Like I was like a big like city girl, like had to like be near like a Walmart and like had to be near like all those things that like we just always knew in life. And
Yeah.
like, coming up here, I never got to go like on hikes every weekend as a kid, and like people here, they got to do that. And get to like see this all the time. It's
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
No, this is amazing. Okay, so funny thing is she actually messaged me because she found my Instagram from Tinder. I said I'm hitchhiking across Canada, and she had seen me as she was driving by the gas station that I was at, and then checked out my Instagram and saw like my story, and then messaged me.
Felt very creepy.
No, it's like super cool. I love that. I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
So this is the beach.
So it's called Sandy Beach.
Okay. No way. This is crazy. This is so beautiful. Wow. Thank you so much for bringing me here.
No problem.
This is like one of the nicest beaches I've been on in a while.
So nice.
But like if you hadn't have come, I would have literally just like
This is
fallen
all
asleep.
of you would have seen. Like,
Yeah. Honestly, thank you so much.
no
I really
problem.
appreciate it.
You're welcome. It was really nice meeting you. Seriously.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Have fun. Be safe.
It's days like today that make this experience worth it. I came into Wawa with this like tainted view of it from all the horror stories that I heard. But if I skipped past Wawa, I would never have met Brittany, and I would never have gotten the experience, the beauty that most people end up skipping by. Feels good to be in a nice warm bed instead of a truck stop, but I can't get too comfortable. I still have to get out of Ontario tomorrow, so I have to get up early and get back out on the road and try to get to Thunder Bay. I think I was really tired last night, so I like slept for 12 hours basically. I think I'm gonna try a different spot on the highway. I have a good early start to today, so I can experiment and see if over there will be better.
All right, round 2, here we go. It's starting to get really, really cold out here. Not the best place to be. I think I kind of have to go down there a little bit. I'm gonna try a new plan. I'm going to offer gas money. Hopefully, that'll entice somebody to pick me up. I have money now. I just need to get a new sign. Is there any chance I could just grab like a blank piece of cardboard from you guys? Yeah, like this side here would be perfect. Have a good day, thank you very much. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of Wawa today. Today, baby. So the police are helping me out right now. I think this one will actually help me out, the gas money thing.
Hey, if you're funny enough and
Yeah.
you don't seem like a bad guy, I'm sure someone will help you out.
Well, thank you so much for like pulling over and talking and giving me some advice and stuff. Yeah.
No, we wish you the best of luck.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Safe trip.
Have a good one.
It seemed like the cops were a good luck charm for me because right after they left, I got picked up. He wasn't going too far, but at least I was out of Wawa. And he didn't even want any gas money.
Thank you very much. Have you ever picked up Hitchhiker before?
Oh yeah, I used to hitchhike a lot when I was young. It's the way to go.
Yeah. Why do you think that the community like stopped? Like, what happened to all these like hockey teams and stuff?
The internet. A lot of it was video games, eh? When video games became popular, you know, the kids just lost interest and then the parents never pushed it. And people used to come out from the community to watch baseball, right?
Yeah.
You know, when there was a tournament on, there'd be like, you know, 50, 60 people. And then they'd have a dance on Saturday night, you know, up at the arena. So it was kind of like an era of lots of social activity, and now there's no social activity.
I got dropped off in another extremely small town with a population of less than 1,000 people called White River. This was even smaller of a town than Wawa, and the rest of Northern Ontario is just small towns like this, so I was really hoping to catch a good ride here if I could.
It seems like majority of people are traveling east from west. There's 2 more. We got my first west person. I think these guys are pulling up to me right now. These groupie young guys. Oh my fucking god! What? No way! Okay, so this is Quincy. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? Driving home. You want to go west instead? No, I just came from there. This is Quincy. He was like one of my best buds in high school.
I saw you were hitchhiking, and I was like, that's Brad.
Yeah.
Can of tuna.
Can of beans and a can of tuna. Thanks, boys.
Good luck, Brad.
Thank you.
Get all gone.
Have a safe drive back, eh?
Don't lose your kidneys.
I won't. That was crazy. I literally haven't seen that guy in like 4 years. He's like one of my best buds from like high school. But randomly in a town of 1,000 people, we bump into each other. That's crazy. Damn. All right, so I talked to a trucker at Robin's Donuts here. I would go with him. He would stop at like basically the next town. From there, the next day continue out of Ontario, hopefully. Also, apparently, White River is where Winnie the Pooh is from.
The truck driver had one condition if he was going to give me a ride, and that was that he didn't want to be recorded at all. But that was okay, because I was finally getting out of Ontario. Alright, so we're about 40 minutes away from Thunder Bay, but he's actually getting me to Winnipeg tomorrow. Definitely one of like the nicer drivers that I've had on this trip so far. But he made me like a little bed on the floor, so that's pretty dope. I don't have to sleep outside. Now it's time to get some rest, and then back at it tomorrow.
Alright, night, dude. It's day, I don't even know what day it is, but it's the next day. We're going to Winnipeg. Feels good to be finally getting out of Northern Ontario, moving on. Alright, so we've been driving for about 3 hours now, but we have about 5 hours left, and then we reach Winnipeg. He's driving me about 12 hours, and that honestly could have taken me about 3 to 5 days to reach that distance. Huge thanks to him. I made it to the Manitoba border, baby! Woo! I'm done with Ontario, and I'm on to the next province. That's a crazy feeling. I'm gonna go touch it. Woo. Yeah, baby! All right, I made it to Winnipeg. I owe that man so much. He got me all the way out of Northern Ontario and into the first big city in Manitoba.
My old roommate Sean knew that I was headed to Winnipeg, and he happened to have a friend who lived there, so he asked her if I could crash at her place for the night, and she thankfully said yes. So I took a little tour of the city and slowly made my way to their house.
I also have no idea who these people are, but my roommate was the one who told me about them, so hopefully it's not too sketchy. Hello? Is this Adam? This is Brad. Yeah. Alright, thank you very much.
So how did you actually meet Sean, and how did he like contact you getting me to stay here?
So I know Sean from traveling. I met him in Prague. Sean basically just contacted me like a few hours ago asking me if like I could host a friend of his, and I was like, yeah, sure. He said that you were very nice and that you might be stinky.
I would be stinky.
Adam, the pizza guy, I think is here.
We're getting pizza, which is sweet.
Ooh, yeah.
It's like, yeah, weird experiences like this that make up the entire trip.
Totally. That's like really awesome that you can. I like that a lot.
It's always nice when I get to a host's house and they let me shower.
Why wouldn't they let you shower? That's
Well,
crazy.
I don't know. Nobody has ever said no yet, but like just the ability to like have a nice shower is like, ah.
Yes.
So their roommate just came home and I'm half naked trying to get my clothes after showering. Also, yeah, I'm
Rylan.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Oh, like why would you try? Like I'm curious as to like why you can't say that.
I just told myself that it would be funny for the video if I like didn't know how to set it up. These are like the straps.
Oh damn, okay. Well, I was like, how can you not set up a hammock? But this makes sense why you can't set it up.
When a 12-year-old teaches you how to set up a hammock
Oh!
on YouTube, everything
It's like this.
Yeah, right. Oh.
Wait, what happened? What'd you do?
I did it, I think.
It's very simple.
Rylan,
What is-
get up, you're my tree. So Rylan's the tree.
I'm a tree.
There we go!
This is so obvious.
Okay, go stand over there. Adam, you're my other tree.
This is the distance you need.
Holy sh**.
That's really big.
Is that the tightest, Rylan? You should just sit. Yeah, just like a tree.
We need to be higher.
Okay, so now we lift her. Put it like higher around you so that you have more. We're serious. Okay, are you ready? Alright, I'm tight.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I don't know what it's supposed to feel like. Okay, just straight up. It's a hammock! So that's how you set it up.
All right, wow.
Alright, so everyone's gone to bed. They're taking me on a run tomorrow with a bunch of their friends, so that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, tonight was a really good night. I was so ready to just skip through Winnipeg, but the fact that I met these people has been, again, another one of like the highlights of my trip. It's not about the cities that I go to, it's just about the people that I meet. I think I've said this before, but the power of like the human connection is just, it's a really incredible thing.
Okay, goodbye. Have a good run.
Yeah. See ya. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
See ya. Alright, time for a run.
This is our new friend.
How's it going, dude?
Good to meet you, man. I'm doing
Hugs, alright?
So I have never run in my life.
You've never ever run before? This is gonna be wild.
Oh, man,
Never lifted yourself.
That's actually running since you've never done before.
That's how you run?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what do you call that then?
That's someone else.
Alright, we're starting the run.
Darn. Alright, I think I'm gonna take a little break. The fact that I can't even do this run is like, damn.
But you gotta start somewhere, right? Like,
Yeah.
There's no definition of what a runner is. As long as you're out there doing what you need. Like. Here we going, guys!
Woo. We made it!
So proud of you.
He needs rides. I'll just run. This is like what the whole trip was about though, like trying to find like these experiences. Like I knew if I just put myself out there,
Yeah.
I'd find the coolest and like most like unique people and like
Look where you're at.
yeah. Dude, thank you. Alright, later guys.
So my grandfather says a piece of paper in your hand while you're hitchhiking, just folded in there, should bring you good luck. He said that he's only been successful hitchhiking with paper in his hands.
Adam and Rylan dropped me off at the Husky. The two of them, along with Jin, easily made one of the highlights of my trip. It goes to show you that if you have a good group of people around you, it can turn even the most simple things, such as a morning run, into an incredible experience.
So I went into the gas station here and I went to buy just 2 muffins for the road later, and the guy at the counter just gave it to me for free. And then I went back to buy this bottle of water and he was like, you can have that for free too. I didn't let him give me this one for free. I wanted to pay for this one at least, but I don't know, it's crazy like how nice like people can be. This trip has been oh man, it's been like a pretty life-changing experience. Just some of the most incredibly nice, kind people who have helped me get like halfway across Canada so far. I was going through a bit of a depression before this trip. I was at one of my like lowest lows, and I haven't felt this happy in a long time. I'm just like calm and free. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's a really good feeling. Crying in the middle of a truck stop. Still have half of the trip to go, so I gotta get going. I gotta get some cardboard here from this dumpster, and then I gotta get back on the highway and try to get to Regina.
The goal for today was to make it at least the 5-hour drive to Regina. Best case scenario, I make it to Saskatoon.
You're actually the first trucker who's just pulled over to pick me up.
Oh yeah.
So have you lived in Manitoba your whole life?
No, I actually born in Alberta, Calgary. Started coming to Manitoba when I was 11 years old to work for my uncle for the bees.
In the bees?
Yeah, they had bees. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
We're almost out of Manitoba.
yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah.
It's a crazy thing to think about when like you've just gone through Northern Ontario and how long it is, and then how quick it just took me to get through Manitoba.
Yeah.
I basically just got through it in a day.
There's always something to do out here in the prairies, that's for sure. Seems like we don't have much nightlife and stuff like that, but we make our own.
Yeah, you've got your own things that make you happy and keep you busy. And keep you... I'm hoping this rain will help me get a ride a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you take care, bud. All the best to you.
Have a good one.
You as well.
It's a wet as f.
After going 17 days without getting caught in the rain, the weather finally caught up to me. But luckily, that came to my advantage as a trucker driving by felt bad for me and picked me up.
I got a f***ing ride, baby! I got a f***ing ride! Where you heading?
I'm going through Regina, then up to Saskatoon.
No way, that's amazing. That's exactly where I want to be. What's your name, by the way?
Tony.
Brad. Your years of experience,
What would be your advice?
Take it as it comes and try to enjoy it. Too many people out there want to bring you down. No matter what you do, good or bad, somebody out there is going to be telling you, no, that's wrong. Who cares? Life is life. We get good parts, we get bad parts. The only thing you can do is live through it and keep going. I lost my wife to a drug overdose. I lost my daughter to a drug overdose a year later. What am I supposed to do? I still had my son. I can't back it in, so you keep going. You can't change what's happened.
How did you deal with that?
Still don't know.
You think it was just like a second nature, like survival kind of?
I think was more than anything, yeah.
You know that Canada is like super flat, like Manitoba. You don't actually realize how much.
You go through it, yeah.
Oh my God.
Have you seen the mountains before?
No.
You're in for a treat.
Oh man, you're getting me all excited.
It's good. You'll enjoy it. You really will.
Tony's dropped me off here in Saskatoon. Thank you so much.
You take care of yourself. Good luck on your journey.
All right.
I got dropped off pretty late, so I decided to try something new and see if I could get a place to stay on the app Couchsurfing. And to my surprise, I got an answer from a guy immediately, and he thankfully came to pick me up.
Dude, thank you for coming and picking me up.
No problem.
Yeah, this is actually my first time Couchsurfing as well.
Oh yeah? When I tell people what we do, like, we just hosted a guy from Germany, like,
yeah.
How much did he pay? I was like, well, nothing. Like, that's the whole point. Most people still want to be able to help one another.
Yeah.
Now, very few people actually act on their feelings. Once you do it, you realize, it's not that scary. There's nothing difficult about it, really, at all.
Home sweet home.
See you in the morning.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, 7-ish, 7:30, whatever you want to wake up.
All right, ready for bed. Gotta get up early tomorrow. I'm trying to make it in one day.
Next episode on the Hitchhiking web series.
So this part that I'm walking on kind of ends here. I'm just gonna stay as close to the edge as possible. Oh man, I hate this. I can't believe I'm actually gonna see the mountains now.
It's actually gonna blow your mind, man.
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's like this incredible sound coming from over here.
This is insane, dude. Like, you're so lucky.